This presentation is merely a brief overview of the topics covered in the chapter and should not be considered a substitute for reading the chapter. This chapter covers establishing an emergency reserve, managing your debt, setting financial goals, funding retirement and college accounts, and understanding tax issues. Establishing an emergency reserve account is an important step in financial planning and will help make sure that you reach your goals. An emergency reserve account should have 3 to 6 months of living expenses and be kept in a liquid account like a high-yield money market fund, which will be covered in a later chapter. Failing to have an emergency reserve account or keeping that emergency money in an investment that is illiquid can cause you to have to sell an asset for far less than it is worth just so that you can get access to needed cash. Many people have credit card debt. Credit cards charge high interest, sometimes over 20%. Paying off that debt should be considered a wise investment, as you can save yourself the high interest charges. Whatever the interest rate is, that is the return on your investment. It's very difficult to get a return on investment as high as credit card interest charges. Plus, paying off credit card debt is a low-risk, high-reward investment strategy. Another source of debt for most people is their home mortgage. Paying off your home mortgage more quickly can be considered an investment, but as the author points out in the text, there are many factors you need to consider before deciding to do so. What is it that you have as your financial goal? Some people have only a single goal for investing, which is planning for a comfortable retirement. Others may have multiple goals, like our author, who not only wanted to invest for retirement, but also to invest so that he could quit his job and go out on his own entrepreneurial path. No matter your goals, you must be sure to save and invest enough to reach them. This means establishing a surplus so that you have excess cash to invest. One way to do that is to make more money, perhaps by taking a second job. Another way is to cut spending. Once you have a sufficient surplus to invest, you must choose investments that are right for you and for your goals. If you like lower risk, lower reward types of investments, you will need to save and invest a large amount of money in order to reach your goals. If you are willing to take more risk, you may be able to reach your goals with a smaller surplus to invest, but you are also taking risk, so you can't be certain that everything will go as you've planned. Whatever investments you choose, make sure that you're comfortable with them. If you find yourself constantly worrying about your investments losing money, your investments may be a bit too risky for you, and you may need to consider a new mix that allows you to worry less. Many people put off creating retirement accounts and instead invest in ordinary investment accounts. The problem with that strategy is that nearly all retirement accounts offer some sort of tax benefit, while ordinary investment accounts do not. Nearly everyone who invests should consider fully funding retirement accounts before investing in ordinary investment accounts for many reasons, including tax benefits. There are a number of retirement account options, but most individuals have either a 401k or 403b retirement option at work, and the ability to fund either a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA on an individual basis. 401ks can be offered by for-profit employers. 403bs can be offered by non-profit employers. Both the 401k and 403b plans work pretty much the same way. Employees can have a certain amount of money deducted from their checks and put into a tax-sheltered retirement account. This means that instead of investing after taxes have been taken out, employees can invest before taxes are taken out. The investment grows and is not taxed until the employee retires and begins taking withdrawals from the account. Withdrawals can be made penalty-free, but not tax-free, after age 59 and a half. A traditional IRA works similarly, but is created by the individual. Individuals fund traditional IRAs with pre-tax money, and it grows tax-free. No taxes are applied until retirement withdrawals begin after age 59 and a half. A Roth IRA takes the tax hit now, so the money invested is after tax, but it will never be taxed again, including when you begin taking withdrawals. Many well-intentioned parents want to save for their child's future education expenses, but go about it the wrong way. As the author points out, the more money you accumulate outside of tax-sheltered retirement accounts, the less assistance you are likely to qualify for from federal and state financial aid sources. In most cases, the money you have saved for retirement is not considered an asset when calculating eligibility for financial aid. So most people are probably better off fully funding their retirement accounts than splitting their investments between retirement accounts and college savings accounts. That is the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoy reading the chapter.